Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back with a wish list, and this is 13 days in, so we're just getting into day 14, guys. We have 12,000 diamonds. You can see we pushed through 21, through 22, into chapter 23 at this point, giving us a lot of diamonds. Now, Damon, of course, I reworked a little bit of our levels, so we are at a plus 20 signature item, starting to get furniture on here. Now, Oden, that is our plus 20 signature item. That is where we are keeping him. Now we're going to focus all in on Ivan. Like I said before, guys, you really need to make a list of who you're building, how you're building them, when you're building them. That way you know exactly kind of the guidelines that you're following within AFK Arena. It makes it a lot easier when you know exactly who you're building. Now looking in here, that gives both of our faction gears already at a 21, or excuse me, at 5 stars, the tier 1. Now I cannot get the tier 2 at this point. I have the stones, but I cannot use them. We need more heroes, guys. We always need more heroes in this game mode. Almost have 10,000 essence. Went through, cleaned out some of the peaks of time, but in here we have 6 stones, and then we do have 3 elite hero stones. Fingers crossed we can get a copy of Oden, which it is, looks like the original version of Solus. We are still 0 for forever with our Awakened Heroes, guys. So we got another copy of Grez, which is good. We're building out Oden a little bit. We have tier 2 stones, we have tier 3 stones. However, we cannot use either of them at that point, but we have 68 faction scrolls. Kind of insane to see how many we have in here. And I'm going to go in and we are going to continue our push for the Graveborn heroes, guys. We want to get all of the Graveborn heroes up to that ascended level, which is exactly what we're looking for. So in here we do have Maulers. I'm going to swap this again over to our Graveborn. Hopefully we can see a copy of a couple different heroes. We want Ivan a little bit higher, but ultimately we do want food as well. Food, of course, is going to be super important in this game mode, but we want elites, guys. Right there is a copy of Silas. Now, Silas, we only have 2 copies so far, which put him at Elite Plus. So again, based on the build, based on the heroes, I'm hoping that we get some pretty good pulls. There's another copy of Grez. And at that point with the copy of Grez, I believe that will give us enough. We have 3 copies right there, guys. 1 more or 2 more copies will be able to actually build them out a little bit higher. Based on the Graveborn, we already have the copies of Oden, just need food. Copies of Silas. We are making crazy, crazy amounts of progression, guys, that I am super happy about this count. And again, we're 2 weeks in. We're 2 weeks in, and we have already made this much progression. We're going to do a couple summons. I think I have a couple more beast food. There's another elite, which is Ivan. Again, trying to build him up a little bit further. Just needed food with Oden, but I believe with the summons here, we should have the food for Oden. We should actually be able to build him out. Now, once we build a majority of these Graveborns up to our ascended level, then of course we're going to go ahead and we're going to swap these heroes back in. And there's a copy of Kelthar. But we're going to start swapping some of the heroes out, and then all the faction scrolls are actually going to turn over to the Wilders. We're going to go in and we're going to start summoning some Wilders pretty soon once we continue getting a couple of these out. And I'm hoping in Awakened Hero, guys, there is an elite, which is another copy of Damon. Now, Damon, because he is the main carry in here, I am going to take him a little bit higher than the ascended level. Now, we do, again, I want to add a star on him, even though I'm not going to do the engraving. He is one that I would highly recommend building out a little bit higher, and a double right there, guys, which is Ivan again and Grez again on point with the Graveborns right there, guys, which is awesome to see. That not only is a little bit more food, a couple more copies in there. Now, we've also gotten to the point where there's Damon again, guys, that we can buy cards. So I can actually get 1 card out of the shop every single day, which I recommend even with a brand new account that can just buy the card, guys. Buy the card every single day. The resources that you get out of there, the heroes you're going to get out of the Awakened Heroes, you want to 100% build, guys. You want to build them out, and you want to make sure that you are really focusing on building them. Now, Damon, of course, this gives us the 1 star, which is the first hero to engrave. However, based on our wish list, we are not going to engrave him. We do not have engraving on him. We still want to build up a little bit of the furniture, but the engraving piece we are not going to do. Then we have 1, 2, 3 right here. Now we have Silas, we have Grez, we have enough copies of Grez as well. Edwin still kind of in the build. We have Hodgkin in there. Fane I probably will not be using. Pharrell we probably will. But again, looking at the food, we have 1, 2, Oh, and I'm almost thinking, let's go in for Oden. And you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. We can build Fane at a later date, but I'm going to go in and I'm going to build our Legendary Plus. There we go. There is the copy of Vden, which means Oden can go up to, boom, there is Mythic Plus, and there is our Ascended, our second Ascended hero, guys. Now, Orin, we did need one more copy of Orin, but we didn't get it, unfortunately. Looking at the rest of the factions, though, guys, my Lightbearers and my Maulers still absolutely are just atrocious. In here, having Oden built out a little bit further, gonna make a big difference, guys. In here, it does unlock the engraving. Boom, there we go. We could engrave, but we are not going to. And then, of course, building up Oden a little bit higher. We're going to take him up to the +10 signature item, just need a little bit more. But remember, as we build him up to the +10 as Oden, we are also building out Ivan out a little bit further. We're taking Ivan actually all the way to a +30 signature item, and we do want to do the 30 engraving. Not going to put the furniture on him, but overall, the builds on these heroes, guys, are huge. We just need to get a few more. We even took right here in Akira up to Legendary Plus, because again, we're sitting on a lot of food within the different factions. Got some peaks of time unlocked so we can make some more progression in there. Then, of course, we have the red chest when we can build up these heroes, making some more progression. I'm super stoked, guys. Elder Tree, a couple more levels in here, still looking to farm this out. And then, of course, the Field of Stars, we're already at 4 stars. Oak Inn, I believe we put Oden in here. I'm not sure if we did or if we had put Oden in here, but we have, it looks like, one more summon. But we will add him into our semi-building Graveborn Tower, as you can see right here, guys. Not going to spend the diamonds to build that out. But I believe maybe we put him in here. Or maybe we didn't. Maybe we put in Grez, which we did put in Grez. Now, Damon, we want the 3 of 9. I think I'm going to wait kind of on the fence because Oden, we do want the 3 of 9. I'm going to put Oden in here just for the simple fact that we already have him built. I know we have the copies of Grez as well, though. So I'm kind of on the fence with both of those. But you know what? I'm going to put Oden in here. See if possibly we can get a piece of furniture, which it doesn't look like. However, with the furniture we already have, we should be able to just add a little bit more in there. Auto placing some furniture, adding 187k, some crit in there, as well as the damage amplification. It looks like we got a bonus in there. That's going to give us one more summon. Boom, there we go. And it is a double. Look at that. We have Palmer and we have Crescio. So even though we don't have him built, there's a double. But even looking in here, guys, let's go here. Let's go faster. This one is for Oden. And again, just based on the build, being able to modify, let's auto place. Rest of these, we are just going to save and go through here, guys. I want to save them right now. I know we could go through and we could recycle a couple. You know what? I'm going to use my diamonds. I know I really shouldn't, but 180 diamonds, I'm not too worried about it because I'm hoping that we can just auto place some more furniture in here. Boom, adding some more furniture, getting him built out, which will be very, very cool. Very cool to see that we have both of them already in here, guys. Making a lot more progression. Even Damon getting a couple more pieces, or essentially some better pieces in there. Librarian here, Unions. I believe this is because we just built out Vden. Good in there. Bounty Hunters. Big difference in here, guys. Big, big difference, especially building out Oden. Getting that signature item on him, definitely huge, but also putting some of that furniture on him, going to stack some of the stats that we have in there. Then, of course, we just have Hogan hanging out all by himself. Need to get some better gear in here, but we are building him out, guys. All mythic right there. Even taking him to a +20 is going to make a big difference. And then, of course, getting Ivan to that +13. We're going to be able to move through some more of this content pretty easy. Beast Grounds, we have another 109. Hopefully it's going to be, we're still building out, of course, right here, guys. Still building out the beast kind of across the board, getting them all to 18. We actually got another copy of the Slumbering Seal, but definitely making some more progression in here. And again, I'm super happy. 13 days in. We're just going into day 14 right now. Again, Peaks of Time adventures. I went through the Wandering Balloon. Guys, I finished out all 3 of these. Historic Adventures, I need to just finish all these. I don't see any problem going in there. Then, of course, the Shadow Invasion, we finished another stage. Have a lot coming, and we're going to have to start saving actually for Robin Hood. Robin Hood is right around the corner, guys, which means we're going to have to build him out. But 23-24, guys, and again, less than 2 weeks at this point. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.